Hey guys, welcome back to Prison Architect. Game performance. Game performance is lagging so bad right now. Man, I don't know about this episode. It's gonna have a lot of footage I'm gonna have to like re-encode or something. Please don't be variable frame rate. Here's what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna take this. Oh my gosh, so bad. I'm gonna take and fire a bunch of workmen here. We're kind of done expanding, right? For now, I'm kind of done laying in buildings for now. And I'm going to fire a bunch of workmen because I'm hoping that'll speed up the performance of the game just a little bit. We are, however, taking in 50 new prisoners. I just did an intake for 50 prisoners. It's a pretty big deal. All right, it's a pretty big deal. I'm going to maybe take this down to nothing. We'll take in a death row inmate. We'll take in a death row guy next intake, but just not like right now. The other one we had for the last episode, he already made his appeal. He just basically came into the prison, went into the cell, immediately went to appeal, immediately passed, and he got out. So there you go. Wasn't guilty. But here's our new recruits here. Our new residents. We're now over 30 for Red Gang. Blue's getting some too. Informants? Do we have? Oh, we have a bunch of question marks. Ooh, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. Paul Harris, right? Because he's almost served a sentence. He's actually eligible to talk to these guys. 23% chance. Wow. The legendary. He actually might make parole. We might see. Let's see if he makes parole. That might be interesting to see. What do I wanted to do? I wanted to make sure. Oh, yeah, informants. That's what I was talking to do. Ansley, you're always. Well, now you're way over there. You're always usually here, but let's get Creaser's all the way over there. All right, I need Dan Wyatt then. Let's get Dan Wyatt into the security office so he can tell me more about all these question marks. Because I kind of need to know as much as information as I can. So let's see what these question marks change into as soon as he gets into the security office. There we go. Oh, isn't this wonderful? Another legendary. An extremely deadly, extremely volatile one. Ashton Smith. Only in here for 4 years? Really? 4 years for rape? Okay. Well, he's probably going to kill some people and extend his sentence. That usually happens. This guy's a snitch. We need to get him protected. And it looks like that's it for now. We do have some more prisoners coming in, though. It should be 50 of them. So there we go. Yep, there's some more. More people coming in. Lots of people coming in. We're flooding our prison with more of these orange shirts. Got a couple of gang members. That's okay. We'll check the gang status in a second. They're getting them all processed, right? Getting them all assigned to the cells where they need to go. I think that's probably it, right? I don't know how many more buses there are. That was 7 buses. I don't think there are any more buses. I think 7 is all we're going to have. Looks like it. Let's take a look at the gangs then. 33, 26, and 29. My gosh. Now this is basically picking up right where the last episode took off, so I don't have these guys evicted yet. We're working on it. It's getting there. Pretty close. But my goodness, like, that's a lot of gang members, right? Not a lot of gangs. Lots of gangs. So look at this. These yards are actually eligible to be taken over, but like they're personalized yards, so whatever. Not gonna happen. Is what it is. Okay. Okay, well, let's take a look at this area over here. We have this area here is starting to get done. I just put this door in because this poor workman, was trapped in the cell. Yeah, they couldn't lay the electrical line that they need to lay, which is right there. They were not able to. Oh, actually, hang on. Is that the right one? Yeah, it is. Okay. So let's get this door open for this guy. Let's go ahead and just lock it open. They're getting the stuff all laid in. These cells are almost done, and I think I'm ready to turn the suburbs on as soon as these utilities are laid, because they got some utilities work to do. Okay, they got some work to do here. All right, and they keep missing certain parts, so I have to keep like telling them to go ahead and do this pipe, and it'll activate all the rest of these things. And all these cells should have water. There we go. All these cells have water. Hello, game. Hello, game. Please stop. I really wish the performance issues weren't this bad. I need to have another water boiler for sure. And I'm kind of thinking I want it maybe along this house. Yeah, it's maybe right here. Kind of sitting out in the open. Houses and neighborhoods and stuff, that happens, right? You have these little tanks and stuff just kind of hanging out in the open, you know? And maybe it doesn't in, like, where you guys are from, but happens all the time around here. People just, the city just leaves their tanks and stuff in the middle of places. Gotta connect all these things. They sometimes forget to connect all these things. If you lay a whole bunch of electrical, like all in one big go, they'll kind of prioritize it weird and do it in segments that aren't connected to each other, and then they sort of just forget to do the segments. Okay, so let that go. I need a water boiler. It needs to be near one of these, which is why I'm thinking if I did it along this, I have the big water pipes running along the roads. It makes sense to do it along the roads. I might just lay it right next to this house. It kind of ruins his little yard that he's got, but he's got this nice little park area in the back, so that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, we're gonna lay it right here. Water boiler, there. That's connected to the main line, so I should be able to run hot water to, well, hopefully I can reach here. I don't think I can, actually. That's not the best spot for that. Let's actually cancel that. Not the best spot. Let's look at maybe doing it here. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking right here is a better spot. Or, could do it here, but that kind of makes this little opening tight. I'm thinking right here is a better spot. I just have to make sure it connects to all of these things. So it needs to be somewhat centrally located between like these cells here and these cells here, which is a really long distance to travel, and I'm not sure I could do it in one go. I'm thinking I might need 2 water boilers anyway, because I still gotta put. I think I want to have another canteen right here. Maybe not a canteen, maybe another common room or something. But there's gonna be laundry facilities. I think this is my laundry right here. I think could have been this one. Don't remember. Either way, they're gonna need hot water there, and then there's gonna need hot water in some of these buildings. And if I put it maybe back here, I can reach there, but it won't reach here. I'm still thinking like somewhere in this area is the best area to put it, just because it's as close to centrally located as possible. So it's gonna go along this house, I think. I think that's the only solution I have. So let's put it here. This big pipe then is gonna have to run like this, so that it's connected to the main. And then from there, I can go ahead and run the hot water, like kind of wherever I need it to go. So we'll start with, I guess, this path. So we'll maybe come like this, like that, and then let's do. You want to go straight up, or I guess, or maybe let's go down like this, and we'll extend this to there, and then we'll come like this, and extend that down to there. And then this needs to come this direction now. So maybe I'll come up. Now I need to come like this. Come up like this. Right about, let's say, there. There. Come down to there and get these. Now this can actually be moved up and extended to there. All the way up, actually. Yeah, to there. Then we can get this one laid that way. And then we can go probably up the middle here, I think. So probably like this. And then we'll just kind of pick off that one and that one and that one. And then all the way up the middle here too, I think. Kind of like this. Yep, kind of like that. Then there, and then there. And then I got to decide where I want it in this house. So I'm thinking maybe this house will probably... The shower's probably going to be over here, to be honest. So I think I'll probably... How do I want this house to be? Yeah, I'll just do like the driveway to be like here. Of course, if it's already laid this high, I could just do it here. Yeah, I'll just do it here. It's fine. Let's just do the cell right there. Then we'll do the drain on there. We'll do the shower there. And the radiator there. Then everything else in this apartment, this house, this giant house, it's a really big house. Everything else in this house can be kind of placed later, I think. Yeah, I'll leave the toilet there or something. It's gonna be a huge house, so whatever. The school has been built. The foundation and stuff is all done being laid out. So that's working out really well. We have a really high danger level. 29 gang members. Oh, the new gang leader is at it, isn't he? The new gang leader isn't any apparently the new gang leader isn't any better than Gordon. Where is he? Where is he? He's over here. Great. New gang leader isn't any better than Gordon. Now he's got 18 years, but you know what? What did he do? He didn't kill anyone. There weren't any deaths. He just attacked staff. He might get out yet. I'm kind of crossing my fingers that he gets out. I would really like to not have an extremely volatile gang leader. If I can get them cycled through and kind of rotate them and just get them out of the prison somehow to the point where all 3 gang leaders end up in the prison and then none of them have the extremely volatile trait. If I can get that to happen, that would be amazing. Let's get the lockdown gone. Let's get the solitary gone. And punishment. And now I want the solitary. These here need to be max only. These need to be max only, and this needs to be max only. And now, these solitary cells, which are actually so small, text is so small, it's not scaling. The solitary text is not scaling. I'm playing in 4K, and the text is really small, but wow. Wow. Bring on the stuttering. All right, so these cells are getting there. They're almost done. And I think I could probably turn it on. Only if I had these buildings operational and stuff, I could probably turn this stuff on. I need to figure out what I want to do here, but it's not essential that I have like all of the stuff working right before I turn this stuff on. It's not super essential that I do that. I also have no idea why I need this fence because it doesn't make any sense to have it there anymore. We'll just go ahead and lay a paving stone along here like that. Come on, game. You can keep up with me. Come on. Might have to keep it at like 1x speed, which I guess isn't too big of an issue, but I would like them to like get on with the construction, you know? Okay, so we have a canteen here. This is like a restaurant, right? A serving table. Oh, serving table is not within the canteen because I have it, yeah, I don't have it zoned there. I don't want the kitchen staff delivering stuff here yet. And then this cell. This cell needs water. Ooh, can this reach? You better reach. Actually, these cells... Oh, yeah, okay. So I ended it here. Oh, hang on. Come on. Come on, game. Keep up with me here. Yep. This cell right here is the last of the other boiler. So that means these cells need to be taken care of by the other boiler. So this boiler is going to go, like, maybe around like this, go like that, and then, I guess, I'll just extend that down and... I don't know how I want to do it. Apparently I can't extend that down. It's not without having to redo it, or relay the pipes. And just in case that's too long for whatever reason, I'm gonna go like this too. Now what are you doing here? Why is this doing that? That's not what I want to do. Okay. Oh my gosh, come on, game. Quit with the stutters, please. Quit. Just quit it. I can't stop it. Can't stop it. Hopefully when you guys play, you'll have better performance than I do. I don't think you will. I mean, I guess if you have like a really good quad-core processor, you probably would, because my hex core does not like video games. My hex core is not a good processor for gaming. Let's take this road down this way. Let's take this road. Oh, come on. Yep, there we go. Take the road down this way. Take this road down this way. And then I'm just going to make a nice concrete path kind of this way too, along the side of the building. So it'll kind of like wrap around kind of thing. I need these, the grass is all patchy here. Let's fix that. Probably should lay some trees too. Let's lay some trees. Tree. I'll put one, let's say there. Put one like, can I fit one in over here? Oh, yeah, there. And then how about one there? And then how about another one like maybe there? And then how about there? Oh, come on. All right. I think that's probably all I want to do until I turn this on, is just get all that stuff settled. I mean, I have all these other facilities that are supposed to cater to them in terms of their needs, like common rooms and things, but I don't know if it's crucial, right? The holding cell is right here. It's a really nice holding cell. Isn't that huge? It's pretty big. Gives people a taste, you know? Gives people a taste of what the life might be like without it. Are my holding cells even being used? Doesn't look like it. Let's change the floor pattern. Let's get that, like, get that in there. And then there's another one over here. That's a metal floor. Was I doing metal floors on all of these? Probably should be. Oh, I had this flooring because this used to be like a restaurant kind of thing. And now it's not. So how about we go, yeah, metal floor. Yeah. There's another holding cell up here. Yep, that's a metal floor. None of them are being used, though, which tells me that we don't have enough prisoners to test this fully. But we do, right? We do have enough prisoners to test it fully. We've got 322 maximum security prisoners in the town. So now I'm thinking that maybe the room quality thing isn't working quite as well as it should be, right? We've got zeros and ones when there are zeros available. We've got twos being in ones when there are twos available. Uh-oh. My plan is not working. Let's see. Are there any prisoners? See, this guy right here, right? This isn't supposed to happen with this system, right? This guy's a 2, but he's in a 3. This guy's a 2, but he's in a 3. I think what has to happen here is they don't necessarily get moved. Maybe they don't get moved. Maybe they... It's whenever they like do something and they get reassigned to a new cell, then they'll be reassigned. Maybe it just takes a long time to cycle people through. So what I might do is this. I've got some 7s here, right? These guys deserve to be in the suburbs. These guys are 9s, right? 8s and 9s. And then we've got a couple of 10s over here. Another 8 here. We've got a 6 here, right? So these guys should all be over in the suburbs once I turn it on. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this on and see what happens, because these cells are all ready to go, right? They're 5s, 6s, 7s. They're all ready to go. I just don't have the facilities fully operational, but they're pretty close. So let's turn these on. Let's do library and like this. Put two washing machines here, I guess. Washing machine, washing machine. There we go. 2 washing machines. And we'll put a couple of baskets in here too. It's just kind of like there and there. They'll move them around, but whatever. It's a couple of baskets. Man. All right. Now this is the visitors area, right? So visitors go here. Visitation, which is somewhere. I'm assuming this is a yellow one, but don't know. Guess I'll have to type it because they're not in alphabetical order or anything. That. There we go. And then I want a holding cell as well. And that's what this is. Designate that. Good. This is the mail room, but I kind of undesignated it as the mail room because it's not working still. And it was basically causing us to have a lot of garbage because every time they would bring in unsorted mail, it would just sit in here, and then I'd have to delete it, and yeah, so whatever. There's just no mail. This prison has no mail. That's just the way it is. All right, let's come down here. Is there anything else? I could probably start building some of this stuff out, but I don't know if I'm not sure I'm going to or not. This is just a park. And I'm kind of thinking I don't need this fence, you know? Like, this is a park. It should be fenced in, you know? Maybe just demolish, you know, we'll demolish these walls. We don't need these. We'll just fill it with grass. That'll be fine. What else? Actually, this path should be a road, not a... This should not be a paving stone path. It should be a road. Let's make it a road to here. Let's make this a road. We'll make this a paving path because this is like... Our staff use this a lot. Not really, though. Actually, they used to use this a lot. They don't anymore. They use it down here now. So, yeah, road. There we go. Is that everything? I think that's everything. I mean, aside from these cells, but they're getting on, you know, they'll get there. Check out deployment. A lot of these areas are just wide open for people. So I'm gonna go ahead and close those, make them staff only. let's have this whole area opened up to max sec. And then we'll go ahead and activate these cells. And here. Yep. And here. Good. This is a cell, and this is a cell. All right. It's moving day, people. It's moving day. I'm not sure how this works. Like, I'm not sure why the prisoners aren't being assigned to the cells of quality, but like I said, I think they have to, like, there has to be something that prompts the game to resell them, right? To reorganize them. So what I could do, actually, I think I'm going to try this. Let's try this. Let's see if this changes anything, right? Let's take a look at logistics, room quality. We've got a couple here who are like 4s, 6s, right? All these types of things. Actually, one second. Let me make sure my deployment is... Yeah, see, they can't get there on their own, but that's okay. That's the whole point, right? They need to be escorted to their cells. That's okay. This common room needs to be turned on. This is a mail room. We're going to make that staff only. Okay, these aren't done yet. Some of these are done because I turned them on. So let's just kind of... If it's marked as a cell, turn it on, basically. Right? Yep. This canteen, I guess we'll probably turn this on. I want the kitchen to be staff only. Kitchen will be like this. It's a really small kitchen. It doesn't need to be that big. Oops. Hang on. Make sure I didn't over-click it there. Canteen. Turn it on there. There we go. I think that's going to do it. So, let's just let this play out a little bit longer. And what I want to try and do is I want to try and just declassify all the cells and then reclassify them again. So if I go rooms, cell, and I take away all these cells, let's just watch the deployment. Let's watch logistics. All right, 4, 6, right? These guys shouldn't be in here when this is done. There shouldn't be 1s and 2s, put it that way. The 1s should never be in a 2. It should always be in a 1. So if I go to rooms, cells, and I say, these are not cells anymore. Right? This should prompt all the prisoners to have to get out of bed and be transported away, right? That's how that should work, right? So then I reclassify them as cells. So now we have the cells, but there's a quality policy, right? The cell quality policy is in effect. So hopefully they'll get rejuggled anyway and get placed into separate cells, right? If the game lets me do it. And then let's do cells down here too, same thing. So we'll rejuggle these. This will wake everybody up. Say, oh, we need to move out of these cells because these aren't cells anymore. Let's reclassify them as cells. And we'll take a look at logistics now and see what happens. I think it worked. I think this is gonna work. We've got a couple 3s that are in 2s. That's fine. Right? Something is up here. Why aren't these becoming cells again? Is it just taking a while processing? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to room quality. If I can ever click on it, there we go. Yeah, I think that took care of it, right? So let's just check out and see who gets assigned to these cells now. And we might need to do the same thing, you know, with the other cells and stuff too. I think the new prisoners that come in will be assigned accurately, but I think the ones that are existing, maybe not so much. So, oh, come on. So if I go like this with the cells, right? If I say rooms, cell, and I go like this, and like this, that takes all these and makes them not cells anymore, right? So all the prisoners are being assigned like somewhere else. They're all on their way somewhere else. So then I make them cells again. Come on. Yep. And then cells again. Come on. You can do it. There you go. So do that, and then I do this here, right? Same thing with these. Wake them all up. Everyone's like, okay, we're not going to be in these cells anymore, and then I reclassify them. Hopefully. Come on. Nope, need to do it much more than that. There we go. And then here. There we go. Hopefully, this moves them all to new cells. Right, so let's check this area again. We've had a chance for people to kind of move around a bit here, right? So let's see what kind of prisoners are going in these cells now, right? They're starting to use them again. They're starting to get in there. So we'll just go ahead and look at logistics. Room quality. Let's see if there's anybody in here that's... See? So, like, there shouldn't be any... Now there still is. There's a 2 inside 3s. There shouldn't be in here. Like, these 2s should not be in the 3s. They should be assigned to the 2s, right? All these 2s right here should not be in the 3s. They should be in these 2s. That's how this is supposed to work. Unless I read this incorrectly. I don't believe I did. This and the wiki say the same thing. Policy. If enabled, prisoners will only be assigned to a cell of a quality they deserve based on their behavior. Poorly behaved prisoners will never be assigned to a high-quality cell, even if there are no other cells available. If disabled, prisoners will be assigned to any cell regardless of quality, but prisoners in cells at lower quality than average will be more resentful. Prisoners will still be upgraded to high-quality cells if they behave well. That's if disabled, right? Maybe I don't fully understand this system. If I'm missing something here, if you think you understand this better than I do, leave me a comment and let me know. I won't be able to read it until I get back from break, get back from my trip. Like I said, but when you're watching this video, I'm not in the United States right now. But I won't be able to really respond to it until I get back. But hopefully, like, I don't know. Maybe I don't fully understand the way this is. Maybe it just takes time. I don't know. I do know that the maximum security people have another chapel now because this chapel exists, right? So they have another chapel they can go to. Hopefully their spirituality need is starting to get sorted out. And I think I'm going to actually go ahead and put this as a chapel too, just to give them another one. So let's give them another chapel. Because I think their spirituality need is kind of a problem right now. So let's kind of do something like this. Can't do that actually. It's not big enough. It's big enough if I do this, but then there's no walkway, right? Like there's no space for them to walk. Okay. We'll do this. We'll take prayer mats and we'll do the prayer mats on this side. And then there'll be pews, or the altar, right there, and call it good. Can move it up a little bit. Give the poor sap enough space. I can't tell if it's... I can't tell. Like if it goes this way or... I wish I could tell, but there's like no way to tell with that sprite. Is there? Is there a difference there? I don't think so. I think it's perfectly symmetrical. But when it's in this view, you can't tell which one has more room. So I think I'm gonna have to go by... Let's go by another object. So pews are like this. This is facing us. If I hit once, it rotates. Okay, it rotates clockwise. So that's to the left. Then facing away, then facing to the right, and facing us. So it's rotating clockwise. So knowing that, I'd be able to go altar. It should be facing us. Then, no, it wasn't. It was facing away from us, okay? So now it's facing to the right. Unless it's... No, I think every object is usually facing you. When you have it, right? Every object, when you first grab it, it's facing you. Oh. Yeah, it is. Then it rotates. Yeah. So the cooker would be facing us and then away. Okay, so yeah, the pew is facing us already. So this is the way it should be. So I should probably just put this here, I guess. Okay, we'll just do that. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh man, now, over 90 episodes into the series, I still don't understand how things rotate. Let's put the flooring. I don't know what flooring. What flooring do we want here? What floor did I use in the other ones? I used this one there. And then I kind of used... I didn't use anything here. Let's get this one looking better, I guess. We'll use the mosaic floor. It's fine. It looks fine. Looks good. Probably want to make sure it's in the doorway too, though. So like that. Go. Actually, all the flooring should be into the doorways, which I always forget to do. I already did it there, though, so maybe I don't always forget it. I forget a lot, though. I forget a lot of stuff. It's way different. Like, a lot of people are like, "Wow, how did he miss that?" And it's like it's way different when you are in the captain's seat, if you will. It's way different when you are trying to pay attention to everything, and as opposed to just watching a series. I watch other YouTubers a lot. I watch other gamers all the time, and I see so many things that they miss. And I understand. I sympathize with that. You miss things when you're the one playing. You miss it. You would otherwise see it, because if you're just sitting back, your brain is not really working at the same level mine is during the time this is going on, right? My brain is trying to associate, what do I do next, right? To where yours is saying, let's just consume what he's about to do next. So it's a little bit different, because your brain can wander a little bit. You can look at things and be like, oh, there's that over there. I don't know why he's not looking there, because I'm doing something over here. So I see a lot of comments on my videos that are always like, man, you really need to pay attention to this or whatever. And it's like, I know, I do. It's just that it's harder to do than you think it is. It's harder to pay attention than you think it is. Anyway, little aside thing there. I think this is good. Hopefully they get some people in these cells. Ah, here we go. We have our first resident. Is this the first resident? 3 days without incident. This is a 7. 3 days? Wait a minute. What cell quality do you deserve? See, he's a 3. He should not be here. This entire idea is based on people who are good being over here and people who are not good being over there. Like, this is a 6. This guy deserves a 6, and he's in a 6. That's perfect. This is the proper implementation of what this is supposed to be like, right? This guy is supposed to be in this cell. But you are not supposed to be in the cell. And the other guy over here is not supposed to be in this cell either. Room quality, 3. 3, right? They're not supposed to be here. This is a 4 out of 5. I guess that's not bad, but it's still not the way it's supposed to be. This 5 should be over in this 5, right? The 3 should be in the 3s over there. So maybe I don't understand this. Maybe it's just going to be the way it is, Maybe this game just doesn't support an idea like this. I thought it did. That's why I read the description, and I formatted this entire plot based on the description of that. But I guess maybe I don't understand it very well. I don't know. Oh well. It is what it is, guys. I still had fun building the town, right? The fact that this is like a town, I still think it's a cool idea. So whatever. If it doesn't work the way I wanted, whatever. That's going to probably do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you like it. Subscribe if you want to know more. If you want to be informed, I guess, when new videos are available. And hopefully I return safely and soundly from Asia. And, come on back and we can continue to upload things and make things and go into escape mode and all these things. But I don't know when the next episode will be, because I have no idea when this episode posts. It's too far in the future for me, but it is what it is. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.